Yo, what's up? This is my Speed Knights deck profile. It's a combination of Speedways and Phantom Knights. I run one Dark Hole, two Mars Change 2s. I'll get back to these. Got one Raigeki, one Rhoda, one Soul Charge, two Speed Recoveries. I wanted to run it at 3, but I just didn't have enough space to fit it in. But 2 works well. This card, you target one Speedway that's in your grave and special summon it. And it has a second effect, but you can't use it in the same turn. You can banish this card from your grave and target one spirit monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So a play you can make, if you had a Terratop in your grave, you can activate Speed Recovery, special summon Terratop. Its effect will resolve, add a Speedway to your hand, which you'll add take Tomborg. Then you can go into your level 3 XYZ place. Or if you had a Speedway on the field and Speed Recovery in your grave, you can banish the recovery, add a Speedway to your hand, and then you can go into your level 3s. Run 2 Twin Sisters for back row, 3 Jarly Mirrors for protection, and I run 6 PK trap cards. Each have their different effects. The Fog Blade, you target one effect monster, so this only works against effect monsters, and what it does is it negates all its effects and stops it from attacking, but you can't attack the card. You can't attack the monster that's equipped to this card, so it just stops big beaters or cards that have good effects, and it just becomes fodder until this card's removed. This card adds 800 attack to whatever monster you equip it to, and if your monster was to be destroyed by battle, you can use that card. You can destroy this card instead. And PK Wings has the same effect, but instead of gaining 800 attack, gain 500 attack. And each one of these trap cards have a special ability, a second effect I mean, and that's to banish them, and you can special summon any of your Phantom Knights. I won one Solemn Warning. Everyone should know what that card does. Got 2 Card Troopers, so you can choose a number between 1 and 3 and mail those number of cards from your deck to the grave. And if this card's destroyed, you can draw 1 card. For my Speedway lineup, I got 1 Red-Eyed Dice, 2 Take Tomborgs, 3 Terratops, and 1 Tri-Eyed Dice. These are the tuners, the dices, and these are just your standard Speedway cards. This card, when this card is normal or special summon, you can target one Speedway monster you control, except Speed Void, Red-Eyed Dice, and declare a level from 1 to 6. It becomes that level until the end of this turn. This card, if you control one wind monster, you can special summon it from your hand. It has a second effect. You can tribute this card, special summon one Speed Void tuner monster from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except wind monsters. You can only special summon Speed Void, take Tomborg once per turn. Terratop, you can play this card if it's normal or special summon. You can add 1 Speedway monster from your deck to your hand, except for another Terratop. The eye dice, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the next attack this turn from a monster your opponent controls. It's a quick effect. So I'll give back to this. I run 3 cloaks, 3 gloves, 3 boots. If this card is in attack position, you can target one dark monster on the field, change this card to defense position, and if you do, that monster gains 800 attack. This card, if you use it as an XYZ material, that XYZ monster gains 1000 attack. I'm pretty sure it only works for Breaksword and 1 boots. You can, if you control a Phantom Knight, you can special summon it from your hand. And the Phantom Knights have a second effect that works in the grave. For your cloak, you can banish the cloak and add 1 Phantom Knight to your hand. You can banish gloves and send 1 Phantom Knight, except for gloves, either cloak or boots, to the grave. And boots, you can banish boots and add 1 of your PK trap cards to your hand. Then I run 2 Vanity Fiends, just to stop special summons. And if I add a sword or wing to it, it becomes a good beater. And yeah, that's the main deck. I'll go over the combos later. I run 2 Masked Hero Dark Lords, and the reason why I run these cards is for my Mask Change 2. And the targets I have are my 9 Phantom Knight, sorry. So I play, if you play Mask Change 2, you can target 1 face up monster, which is, these are my targets. So I can discard 1 card from my hand and send 1 of these face up Phantom Knights to the grave to bring up Masked Hero Dark Lord. Just a tech I added in. And Masked Hero Dark Lord's got a ongoing effect, 2 I think. Yeah, it's got 2. As long as it's on the field, all cards get banished when they're destroyed or used instead of the grave. Or is it only monsters? Oh no, any card. So yeah, so it's any card. And if your opponent adds any cards from his deck to his hand that's not from his normal drawing phase, he has to banish 1 random card. And it's 2400 attack, so it's pretty good. I run 1 Clear Wing, 1 Crystal Wing, and 1 Trish. And the way you can make these synchro plays, for Clear Wing you can have, if you have a Speedroid Terratop, play the Speedroid. The normal summon the Red Eye Dice, and then resolve its effect, turn this into a level 6. So you got 6, 1, make sure clearing. Crystal, for Crystal Wing you can do the same, but so you can go 3, 3, 1. Oh no, yeah, you can go 4, 3, 1. So you can go to Terratop, special summon, take Tomborg, normal summon, Red Eye Dice, and then you can change its level to level 4. So you got 4, 3, 1, makes Crystal Wing. And for trash, you can special summon Terratop, then special summon CaptainChurrr, then normal summon Try Dice. Makes trash, resolve its effect, banish one card on the field, one card in the grave, one card in the hand. So that's OP. I run 2 Dantes, 1 Dark Rebellion, 2 Leviers, 1 Utopic Future, 1 Grand Pulse, 3 Break Swords. So if your Dantes, if you don't know what this card does, its effect reads: once per turn you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card and choose a number between 1 and 3. Then send that many cards from the top of your deck to your grave. Until the end of this turn, this card gains 500 attack for each card sent to the grave. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Burning Abyss card. Oh, we don't run out of Burning Abyss. So with Dante, you can easily make Dante off this deck. So you can go special summon Terratop, special summon CaptainChurrr, XYZ to Dante, resolve its effect, mill 3 cards. You gotta detach 1 XYZ material, so drop whatever. Then mill 3 cards from your deck to your grave. And depending on what's in the grave, you can make another Dante. So for example, if you had 2 gloves, so you had 2 gloves, 1 PK trap card in your grave already, and you had no monsters, you can, and you had a card trooper, so you can go 1 Terratop, 1 CaptainChurrr, make Dante, resolve its effect, mill 3 cards to your grave, banish gloves, send cloak to your grave, banish cloak, add 1 boots to your hand, banish 1 PK trap card, special summon this to the field, special summon boots to the field, XYZ, make another second Dante, resolve its effect, mill another 3 cards, play card trooper, play, and you just mill another 3 cards from your deck to your grave. So that's 9 cards in the grave in 1 turn, and depending on what's in the grave, you can still make extended plays, because your recovery, PK traps, and your Phantom Knights, they just have the grave effects, so you can keep going. You can have 2 Dantes, a break sword, all on the field. Everyone knows what this does. Levier, that's just to bring back your banish level 4s, and, or in this case your level 3s, your 1s, 2s. Do we have 2s? No, just 3s and 1s. So it just brings them back, make more plays. Utopic Future. This card can't be destroyed by battle, and there's no no one takes battle damage involving this card too. So but basically what this card does is during the damage step, if this card attacks, it just steals your opponent, or whatever it attacks, it just steals it and brings it to your side of the field. If this card was to get destroyed, you just detach the XYZ materials, and if it has no more left, then yeah, it's dead. This card can be very clutch, and you can make this card if you have 2 XYZ materials that have the same name, like your Dante, Levier, and Breaksword. This card, it's got a good defense, it's 2800, and you can detach 1 XYZ material to get rid of a spell. And for your break sword, you can detach one XYZ material, target one card you control, one card your opponent controls, and destroy them. If this XYZ summon card is destroyed, you can target 2 the Phantom Knight monsters with the same level in your graveyard, special summon them, and increase their levels by 1. So for its first effect, you want to make break sword with gloves as the XYZ material, so it becomes 3000 beat stick, because if you use it, if this is a XYZ material, again, whatever the XYZ monster is, it gains 1000 attack. So you can use these two or these two, make a break sword, so it's got 3000. And if you got a PK trap card already set, you can destroy one of these cards, destroy opponent's cards, but if you destroy your PK traps, you can make it extended play, because it goes to your grave. And if you have another PK monster, like say for example you had just either one of them, you had a Silent Boots in your hand and you had another gloves in your grave, so you made the break sword, destroyed the PK trap card, banish it, special summon gloves, and then special summon boots from your hand, make another one. So that's two monsters with 3000 attack. And if this card is destroyed, you can special summon either two Phantom Knights. So you can go into another level 3 play. For the extra deck, you can have whatever you want, but I just run two Allure of Darkness, 2 System Downs, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 Strikes, 3 Storming, because sometimes depending on your matchup, Drowning can work against you, because it just shuffles your opponent's deck and they can draw better cards on their next turn. And Storming, it can be good because it just returns all attack position monsters to your hand, but then depending on what deck they run, they can just get those monsters back real easy, especially if they're if they're not level 4s. Some monsters don't need the tributes to get it on the field, so it's problematic. Quaking Mirror Force is just too slow. Sometimes it depends on what deck you have. Like if you run Toon, so that Quaking's works good, or Buster Blader, Quaking works good, but in this deck just actually slows it down, and you spend too much time getting rid of those monsters, and your opponent has enough time to set up a game plan. I got 1 Vanity's Emptiness and just 2 Maxis. I side Maxi because hardly anyone in this game special summons, and if they do, they just special summon once, so I just leave it in the side just in case I know I'm gonna play someone that's gonna not hold back when it comes to special summons. So yeah, this is my deck profile. I'm not really good at commentary, as you can tell, but I'm gonna try work on it. I can't promise commentary all the time, but if you guys have any requests, if you want me to do a specific build, just let me know. And I got some matches recorded, so they'll play